Well, I'm Jason with the All Things Open team. We're here with Angie. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Angie Jones. I'm the head of developer relations for TBD, which is a business unit in Block that's focused on open source technology. So it's really cool to work in open source in the FinTech sector, which you don't see a lot of.
Right on. Well, so for anyone not familiar with FinTech, what's that?
FinTech is a financial technical company. So my company is Block, which is formerly known as Square. We make things like the Square terminals. You've probably seen them when you check out in a coffee shop or something. We make Cash App, which is peer-to-peer, money exchange, Tidal, which is a music streaming services, and Afterpay, which allows you to break up your payments online when you buy stuff.
Very cool. I want to talk about the intersection of AI and developer relations. What's that look like today?
There's actually a talk at All Things Open on AI and DevRel that I want to hear more about. I've not dabbled in it a whole lot. I use AI for what most developers use it for, coding and debugging different problems. And so in DevRel, I can also have it kind of proofread my content. What I will warn against, I posted on LinkedIn very recently, is don't have AI write your content. So as DevRel, you do a lot of content creation, blog posts and talks and abstracts for conferences and things like that. And I was actually reviewing abstracts not long ago, and you could just tell the AI written ones, and they lacked soul and substance, and I was craving for that human connection. And so it's definitely a nice aid in helping to proofread or help you be more concise or something like that, but I wouldn't let it take your voice.
Got it. That's very consistent with what I'm hearing, so thank you for verifying that. I'm interested to learn more about verifiable credentials. What is a JSON web token?
Yeah, so JSON web tokens, also known as JWTs. So JWTs are used for authentication with the website. So let's say that I log in the first time, the server could issue this web token to my client so that when I make subsequent requests, I don't have to re-authenticate every time. The client can say, you know her. And so we're using JSON web tokens for verifiable credentials, which is open standard. It's actually one of W3C's.
Yep, we got you. There's 3 C's in there.
One of W3C's standards. And yeah, it's about proving claims about yourself from an authorized source. So for example, All Things Open could issue me a credential saying that Angie attended the conference this year.
Got it. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Cool technology. I understand that you're passionate about taking complex technical topics and making them accessible to others. Where's that passion come from?
Yeah, I really enjoy teaching. So I used to be an adjunct professor. So I did that after work. I would go and teach a programming course at a local university. And so I really like just kind of breaking things down so that everyone understands. I find that in tech, a lot of people are trying to flex their muscles and show how smart they are because they know these complex topics. But I feel really smart when I make other people feel smart and help them to understand a complex topic. And so, sometimes they seem really complicated, but you bring out some analogies and some stories and just kind of break it down in layman's terms. My goal is always for everyone in the room, from the AV folks to the janitors and the tech people themselves, to all leave with some, better understanding.
Perfect. I love it. That's great. Do you have any tips, best practices, or new tools that you've been using to share with the ATO community?
Hey, this is Todd with All Things Open. Thank you so much for watching. We truly appreciate it. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button. We've got a lot of new content coming we think you're going to be interested in. One final favor, be sure to go to allthingsopen.org, allthingsopen.org to see everything that we do. Back to the video.
Yeah, so I've been using this new open source funny AI tool that's different than some of the editors that I've been using. So this one is called Goose, And it's actually an agent that helps like automate some tasks. So for example, if you need to get like set up with a new environment or something like that, that's never fun. Like you just want to get to the coding part, right? And so this agent called Goose, you can say like, hey, like set my environment up to do X, Y, and Z. And it'll not just tell you the task, but it'll actually do them for you. So that's what I'm excited about right now.
I want to try that. Yeah. Very cool. Do you have any advice to offer conference attendees? We've got 5,000 folks around here. They're learning a lot. How can they take what they've learned at ATO beyond the event?
Yeah, definitely network with folks who are here. You're going to meet a lot of cool people, whether they're on stage or not. Learn about them, talk to them while you're here, but also keep in contact with these folks. Follow them on LinkedIn or other social media sites. You know what I mean? You never know when your paths may need to cross again, or there's interesting opportunities that you want to bring them in for, or they may want to bring you in for. So
perfect. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I'm just so glad to be at All Things Open. This is one of my favorite conferences, so it's good. It's like a little family reunion almost.
I agree. Well, Angie, thanks for your time today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks.